Hey guys, welcome to the Weights Academy live stream. Um, I am trying to fix it with Facebook, but anyway, yeah, today's live stream is gonna be short. I am tired. I haven't done my morning fitness. This is my first espresso, which is not usual. Which reminds me one thing I need to say really so everybody understands. Sleep is essential to your well-being, to our well-being. Sleep is essential for success. Sleep is essential for everything you want to perform, do successfully, whatever. Sleep is one of the most important needs of the human body. I'm feeling bad because the last couple of nights I haven't been sleeping much for different reasons, and just feeling like garbage. Yeah, I think it was Warren Buffett that once said that somebody said, "Hey, we need to talk about that because this is very important project and like so much money and whatever." And he was like, "Man, it's my bedtime. Nothing is more important than me getting my 8 hours sleep or 7 hours sleep or whatever many hours Warren Buffett was sleeping." And he just shut everything down and he went straight home and took his 8 hours sleep because he understands, you know, if you don't get your sleep, your brain not gonna be functioning properly and it's gonna be a disaster. You will never perform at your highest level. You will never achieve your goals if you're not sleeping. So make sure, guys, you take a value your sleep. Let me just turn on the live for Facebook. I, as somebody that lived for many years in Las Vegas, you don't sleep much in Vegas, and that might have also added to my causes of for failure, because at the beginning, my residency in Vegas, I had days and nights, one after another, like 5 days in a row, no sleep, just party, 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 and it was crazy. You cannot think clearly when you're not sleeping, and like I said, you cannot perform whatsoever. Whatever you're performing today, if you have not gotten sleep, you cannot perform, and everybody sees it. Yeah, it's just unavoidable. Right now, man, I just want to go to bed and forget about anything. But of course, that's not an option. So I'm here. Um, let's see who's. By the way, Facebook, welcome to the live stream. A little bit late. Hello, good morning. Joao Vitor Martins. Hey man, what's going on, Joao? Oh, what's up, my friend? Hey man, I was thinking about you the other day. I saw, I was looking back from, I don't know what, I was searching something and I was looking back to all the students of the Waiters Academy back years back. And I saw the name and I was like, whoa, I haven't seen this guy a long time on the live stream. So uh, what's going on with you, brother? How's everything? Australia? Still Australia? Haven't moved somewhere else? Um, Yeah, man, we got some people here on the YouTube channel that have been members for many years now, many years now. Great to see you. I always have problem pronouncing this. Axolotl. Um, yeah, man, I cannot see without glasses, and when I don't watch the little letters, I don't need the glasses, so I have to take them off. It drives me crazy, but that's part of getting old. Kirvi, Delarta, nice to see you. Thank you so much for being again here, and thank you so much for being such an active member of the Waiters Academy. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for all the advice. Cruise ship has a long hours of work. Maybe I will choose land-based because there's a day off. What you can advise to me, sir? Thank you very much. So yeah. So listen, working on a cruise line is tough. All right. So I always suggest while you're young, go and work on a cruise line for like 2 years, right? Because most cruise lines, you're gonna be working 11, 12 hours a day, you know, and some cruise lines will work you every day. Back in the days, we never work less than 12 hours, and we work 7 days a week. That's for I don't know how many months, as many months as you stay on a cruise, and it was terrible. Um, Now it's a little bit better, of course, because they're paying a little bit better. They're giving you days off and things like that, but you still work long hours. So I would say if you've been in a cruise line and you have done, let's say, 1 or 2 years, get a land-based job, yes, for sure, and get a top job. All right, so you now, as somebody that's been working on a cruise, you can go and work a top job on land, and they will give you the job. But make sure that you are starting to search for this job in advance before quitting the cruise and blah blah blah. So don't put yourself in a situation that you don't have a job. It's going to be much easier for you to find a top job while still working on the cruise, because you have this um, backings, hey, I am working on a cruise. It's great. I've been here for 2 years or 1 year, whatever it is. I have learned a lot. I want to now move on land and I want to work for a top company. And once they see that, they will give you the job. So my advice is, if you have a contract, finish your contract, but start searching for a job on land, and make sure that you're searching for a top job, because you're going to get a top job. People that work on cruise lines, everybody, all the HRs in hotels and restaurants, they know those people been working really hard. They know how to work, and they will give you a good job. So just go for it. But it's great. I would suggest that everybody tries to get a job on a cruise, because yes, you're gonna work a lot, but you're gonna make good money. You're gonna save a lot of money, because on a cruise you don't have much options to spend your money. Everything is paid. You just work, 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 put the money in the bank. You work 2 years, you're gonna be a really good waiter or waitress once you finish with your cruise line, and you're gonna be able to land a really good job on land, just because this experience you have on the cruise. And that's how it is, guys. So I was talking with this top recruiter for one of the most luxury, not one of the most, probably the most luxury company, cruise line company. So he's the main recruiter for everything F&B. And we were talking, and he was explaining to me that they are paying really good salaries. So if you go and work for them, they will pay you $2,800 in minimum. All right, so $2,800 is minimum. You can it depends on experience and skills and blah blah blah. Education, you can get even more than that. maybe all the way to 3,200 euro, but you will be required to work 12 hours a day, and I think 6 days a week or something like that. So imagine you sign up a contract, you go to the cruise, and everything's gotta be like top of the line. All right, they want you to, because they are serving really guests that are paying a lot of money, you know, very rich people, very people with a lot of, you know, requirements. You gotta take care of them, so you gotta be really good, and you have to follow all the directions and all the service procedures and protocols and everything like that. So it's not an easy job, it's a really hard job. But imagine you are making this salary, let's say 2,800, the minimum salary for a waiter, and then you make tip because you are collecting your tip. So that's a lot of money again. I mean, if you're doing a good job and you're working one of the top stations in the restaurant, or you're working in the top restaurants, because there are many restaurants in a cruise line, you can double your salary with tip only. So you're making $5,000 a month, and you have nowhere to spend this money. I mean, you work a year, one year, all right? You can save, forget it, let you save 60,000. Let's say you spend $10,000 for this year because you want to buy something, or you buy presents for your family or for your wife or kids or whatever, if you have a family on land. You spend $10,000 and you can still save, you know, what is $4,000 a month? So that's about $50,000 for the year. This is really, really good money. Those $50,000, if you invest them properly, they can change your life completely. All right, $50,000. It depends where you are. Maybe agricultural land is going to be best investment, because agricultural land in many countries, like in my country, you know, invest $50,000 10 years ago in agricultural land, you don't need to work no more right now, for real. The same thing with buildings. You know, if you can buy a couple of apartments, if you're somebody from country that the standard is not so high, and you can buy a couple of apartments and you rent them, there you go. You have a side hustle that brings your family, you know, steady income every month. And now you can leave this for your wife or for your mom and dad, and you can go back on the cruise line for one more year, save another $50,000. Your life completely changes. Put them in the stock market. Put them in you know, index funds. All right, low cost index funds, and just forget about them. This money will start multiplying really, really quickly. You know, you put $50,000 in the low cost index funds, and every 10 years they will double, pretty much. And that's a good thing. Yeah, and you're still young, you can still work and you know, enjoy. And then you have the apartments, you have the index funds, everything brings, well, I would suggest the index funds you don't touch at all. Just let those money multiply, and they will double every 10 years. So you put 50,000, after 10 years you're gonna have 100,000, after 10 years you're gonna have 200,000, after 10 more years, so 30 years later, you're gonna have $400,000. Man, even after 30 years, that will be still a lot of money. Okay, so you have your money for retirement and whatever. So those are just like the simplest options that you can do. If you want to do something else with your money, if you want to open your own business, I am all for that. But make sure that you don't risk all your savings, and don't go borrow money to open a business, especially not restaurant business. Okay, 80% of restaurants go broke in the first 5 years, and 60% go broke in the first year for one reason or another. So make sure you don't invest all your money in restaurants. open a coffee shop. So right now, for me, for example, because restaurant is a so complicated business, so complicated and so hard, um, I have no desire right now to go for it, all right? But for example, right now, I'm searching for a location to open a coffee shop, just a coffee shop, and I want to make the best coffee in town, and I will make coffee deliveries and all the things. I will show you everything once this thing start happening. But this is what I'm gonna start doing. I will just open a coffee shop because coffee shops, they don't go broke. Not in 1 year, not in 5 years. The coffee shop is much easier. You don't need so much stuff, and way the margin, the profit margin is way high. Because you sell the coffee for, here you sell the coffee for $3.60. One espresso, $3.60. $3.60, one espresso. This espresso cost me to make it not more than 50 cents. So the margin of profit is incredible with coffee. And then you sell cakes. That's again, you are making 70, 80% profit margin on cakes, desserts, ice cream, the same thing. In ice cream, every scoop of ice cream here is $2.50, $2.50. Every scoop of ice cream. How much cost you one scoop of ice cream? It's nothing. So always start with something small. Once you develop, the skills and the knowledge to run your own little business, then you can think about something big if you have the desire to run your own restaurant. But yeah. Hold on, let me see what's going on. I see that we have somebody on Facebook. Hello, Facebook. What's going on? How you doing? Axolotl says, how can I step up my career from a casual bar and grill to an upscale steakhouse? Yeah, man, listen, easy, very easy. All right. So, and do it. Don't delay not a second. Okay, so just go ahead and do it. First of all, go and take the fine dining course. All right, you don't need nothing else from the website. Go take the fine dining course from the Udemy thing, because it's on sale right now. I see they are really selling it for like $12. $12. So you can go get the fine dining course. Let me post again the link. Get your certificate. I will give you, once you finish the course, the Udemy will give you a certificate, but I'll give you a certificate from Latest Garden. Now you learn the steps, you learn to be providing fine dining service. You're learning that. Now you know all the skills already because you've been working for many years in the restaurant. So you know the skills. You just need to upgrade your language, your movements, all right? And you need to learn the steps of, hey, Ayo, what's going on, man? And you need to learn the steps of service, to follow them, all the things that we teach in the fine dining course. Everything that you need to work for a steakhouse, fine dining, upscale restaurant, you have it there. Next thing is you need wine knowledge, all right? Because if you work in a steakhouse, those people are drinking a lot of red wine. You need to know a lot about it. So make sure, yeah, you can take the sommelier course. It's also on sale, but you can just learn about wine on the blog pages or whatever. If you don't want to spend the money, you can do it for free, but just do it. You need certificate, you need steps of service, you need the polished language, polished demeanor, polished movement. All right, you need to learn the fine dining service procedures, and to learn to do everything with finesse. And now you have this ready. Just go and apply for a job in the top steakhouse around your town. Just go and apply for a job and tell them, listen, man, I've been working for so many years in the uh, fast-paced restaurants or like a normal restaurants. I'm looking forward to do something different. You're the best in town. I have this and this and this. Look at me. I have these certificates. I have this knowledge. I prepare myself. Now, before you go there to talk to the managers and apply for the job, get the menus. Right? Get the menus. Learn everything about the restaurant. So when you go there, you tell them, listen, get the wine list. I have already studied your wine list. I have already studied your menus. I know everything about what you're doing. I know what kind of guests you're serving. I'm ready to do that. Give me a chance. In 3 months, I will be your best waiter. And it's going to happen. All right, and it's going to happen. And maybe the top restaurant in town will say, well, you don't have this kind of experience. Get experience, find another steakhouse or some other fine dining restaurant, go there, get the job, work there for a year, and then go to the top. Don't wait for more than 2 years to really get the top job in town. For real, man. You guys have to believe in yourself. You gotta really have the confidence that you can perform at the highest level. All you need is to be put in the situation where you can really quickly learn and start performing. That's all you need, and you're gonna do absolutely amazing. So this is it. That's all you gotta do. Just get the steps, get the knowledge, get the certificate, polish your language and your movements and demeanor, and then just go for it. Don't quit no job. Keep your job. You always have a better chance to land a top job while you are still working on your current job. If you go there and you say, well, I was working there 5 years, but I quit now, I'm looking for a better opportunity, you just lost them. Stay on your job. You have 10 times better chance to land a good job while you're still working. So let me just share the fine dining course on Udemy, guys. I see that they are selling it right now for less than $12 even. Something, well, they do sales all the time, so you can figure it out. Oh, what's going on? Why is this not showing on my... Very strange. Let's try it. All right, I'm joining the chat now, and hi, for everybody that wants to upgrade and not spending too much money on it, you can go for the fine dining course on Udemy. And like I said, once you finish on the fine dining course on Udemy, it's the same course that you have on the Waiters Academy website. Just one course, not all the courses that we offer. You get on discount, you get your certificate, and you find steakhouse job, fine dining job, upscale restaurant job. Everybody should be aiming for this kind of job. Fine dining, upscale, Michelin star restaurants, steakhouses. Those are the jobs that make you more money without so much running. All right, you're still gonna work hard. Don't think that it's gonna be like, no, nothing like that. You're still gonna work hard, but you're not gonna be running like crazy, and you're gonna be making money. Because why? Let me just explain. Guests tip on percentage of the bill, right? Now, if you're working in a fast-paced restaurant, mom and pop's restaurant, just a normal restaurant, all right, your average check per person is, let's say, $15, all right? So today you serve 25 people, $15, what is it, 400, whatever, $400. That's it. That's your sales today. You serve 25 people on $15 checks, $400. Let's say you make 20% on that, you make $80 tip. Now, if you work in a steakhouse, the average check per person will be $35 because it's more expensive restaurant. They're drinking more expensive wines, and they're drinking wine, not beer, not Coca-Cola. So you have 35 per person. You serve 25 people on a 35 per person, now we're talking about 800 and something. You understand? You serve in mom and pop's restaurant 25 people on $15 average check, and you sell the 400. But you serve 25 people in a steakhouse, a $35 check per person, and you got $800 sales. Now 20% on $800 is $160. You just double your tip. You serve the same amount of people, but you double your tip. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why I always say that in working in a steakhouse, working in a fine dining restaurant, working in a Michelin restaurant, that's where the money is. Imagine if you work in a Michelin star restaurant and the average check per person is $75. $75. You serve 25 people, $75. This is almost $1,800. $1,800. Now, 20% on $1,800 is $360. Where is the $80 in mom and pop's restaurant serving 25 people? And where is the $360 in a Michelin star restaurant or fine dining restaurant serving 25 people? You see the difference? Big difference. And that's how you make your money. And that's why I always say, you guys, you gotta grow up. You don't stay in the comfortable zone. Oh, I've been working here for 5 years and I feel so comfortable. The guests know me, the management know me, I'm the top dog. That's fine, that's great. But there's so much more potential out there for you, right? Don't stop. My first job interview, I failed my first job interview in Vegas because the guy, the manager that was interviewing me, he just looked at my CV. I was like, why you been jumping jobs like every 6 months, every 8 months, you've been jumping jobs? I was like, don't you see? Because I was trying to get a better job. I started working in some neighborhood restaurant. Then you see, I started working in Ballantrae and Yacht Golf Club because it's a way much high-end restaurant. And then I moved to the top restaurant on the island in Florida because I was coming from Florida to Vegas, and I started working in the top restaurant there. That's why. Everybody will do that. And he looked at me as like, so now if I give you this job 6 months later, you already have experience on the strip, you will jump and find a better job in another restaurant in Las Vegas. Is that correct? I was like, probably, because this is normal human behavior. You're looking for a better job to make more money and so on. So it's like, well, we're not giving entry here to strip jobs to people like you, and just cut me off. That's it. I understand their point of view. They don't want to give a job to somebody that 6 months later will be looking for a better job. But excuse me, if I have an opportunity to so this was a good job, but I can get a job that I will double my income immediately. Why would I stay on this job? And this job was tough. Ask anybody that's been working there. So this is how life works. But you gotta strive to improve your life, to improve your situation, and to maximize your earning potentials. So Axolotl, I expect next time we see you, man, you are already landed a new job in a fine dining restaurant, making good money. Kiri says, thank you, sir. God bless and your family and to your YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Luca, I'm a waiter in Park City, Utah. Whoa, I used to go ski. I used to go ski at Park City, and my friends are still going there. My Vegas friends, sorry guys, they're still going there. This will be my first winter season. I'm hoping for good money and good times. You have been a great help for me. Hey man, thanks Luca. Hey, it's gonna be amazing, man. It's going to be amazing. I live in ski resort. You know, one of the most luxurious ski resorts in Europe and in the world as well. It's great, man. I'm telling you, like, I miss working. I'm planning to get a job like maybe 2-3 hours a day, 2 days a week at this season, just to go back on the floor and just feel the joy of serving top guests and just, you know, like, I love what it's a great experience working in a place like you know, Park City, like this one, Kitzbühel, like St. Moritz. Those are locations that people go to spend money and to have fun. Yesterday, when we did the live stream, a former colleague of mine joined from Switzerland, where we used to work for the top heavy resort in Switzerland, Bad Ragaz. It's called Grand Resort Bad Ragaz. They have 2 grand hotels and 1 new building, top heavy resort, the most expensive, the most this and this and this. But I went there, I worked 45 days, and I was like, this is not for me, man. Those are not the type of guests I want to serve, all right? Working in a location like Miami, like Vegas, like Park City, like Kitzbühel, like St. Moritz, people come with one goal only, to have fun. And those are the guests you want in your restaurant. And if you do a great job, oh, you're making money, you are having fun, and then of course, on your days off, or if you're working only evenings, go ski, enjoy the weather, enjoy the you know, like a real beautiful life. So best of luck, great thing. And look at this. So for you right now, you go to Park City, you get some experience, you're gonna get the, you know, the yourself, your confidence. Yeah, I can do this and I love it and don't. Maybe you spend a couple of years in Park City, a couple of winters in Park City, then go and find a job in Aspen. Go and find a job in Vail. You can get that. Go to work for Ritz-Carlton in Vail. Up the level, right? So you work now, again, people are coming to have fun, but those people that go there to Vail or Aspen, they are money makers and money breakers, and you make money around people like that. So great job. Go learn, experience, and then just yeah, try to make a move. Try to make the move to Aspen. Try to make the move to Vail. Axolotl, the investing advice is top notch. Thanks, my friend. 2-3 years I have been practicing. I can everything you taught in the course. Thank you so very much. Hey man, appreciate that. Yeah, listen guys. So me, as someone who has so I have been entrepreneur since very early age. I don't know why. It was just always in my blood. I was always doing some kind of business. And even back in the days in Bulgaria, where it's a communist country, because I grew up in a communist country and business was not allowed whatsoever, I, for some reason, always wanted to do business. Since I was a little kid. And I always found a way to sell and to flip stuff and to make money. And as a kid, I always had a lot of money in my pockets because I was always hustling. Um, Now, growing up, things are getting harder because you're not hustling against kids, you're hustling against, more experienced hustlers, and things are not so. But anyway, um, in you gotta understand that wealth is built not from jobs. Wealth is built from what you do with the money you earn on your job. Do you understand? It's your choice. Do you want to be wealthy, or do you want to just work for the rest of the life? And that's nothing, there is nothing wrong with that. My wife, for example, she doesn't want to do no business. She just wants to have a job that she likes, and she wants to go to her job every single day, work, make good money, and enjoy life. All right. So, for example, we are all set for our retirement days, right? So we don't worry about, oh, where are we gonna live, or we don't have a house, or we don't have money in the bank, or we don't have passive income or stuff like that. So we are all set about those days. My wife doesn't think like me. Me, I always think business first, but she always thinks job first, security first. All right, she cannot take risk. But all right, so it's not easy to set yourself up for retirement, to set yourself up in a position, to put yourself in a position to where you can help somebody. Just last year, this time, a friend of mine came and was like, I need help. What's going on? Well, I asked a couple of my friends. Nobody can help me, but I want to sign up for a school. This school and this diploma I will get will help me grow in my job, and then eventually start a business here in Austria. I was like, so what do you need? I need $5,000. All right. So you see, now if you don't have nothing on the side, you cannot help nobody with $5,000. But you setting up yourself in a position that you have saved, and you have invested money, and you have extra income from here, and whatever you have developed as a side hustle gives you opportunity to help friends, to help family, to help yourself if you need something help, God forbid, but things happen. And so I helped him. He went to the school, he finished the school, and immediately, even whilst he was still in the school, they already raised his salary. They already gave him more responsibilities. Now that he's finished the school, he's already in a position that he's doubling his money that he was before the school. And of course, he paid the money back. And now he and me both together, we are talking about, let's see if we can start a small business with his diploma and his skills, and me managing the business from a marketing point, or HR situation, like, because I can find the people to start work with us, and things like that. So it is very important that you go to work, make sure that you maximize your earning potentials, so you can have enough money for yourself, and then to put aside and invest, and just forget about this money. All right, don't. When I was young, I always lived for the moment. I was making so much money in Vegas, and I never had money, because I go on vacation every 2 months. I go to Miami, I go to Hawaii, I go to San Diego, I go to Chicago, I went to LA. Not to mention that during these 2 months, I also go to party every day, spending money like there is no tomorrow, and things like that. But at the same time, I never stopped thinking about, this is fine. I make money to enjoy, but I need to make something also that gives me a backup plan, and gives me opportunity to cash out in the future. And that's why I stopped buying houses. You know, you buy a house, you rent it. No, 1 year later, because the housing market was going up, this house brings me 50,000 equity, $50,000 just for buying it, renting it for 1 year, and you know, just keeping it and then flip it, sell it again, and you make $50,000. So it has to be something that you do, first of all, gives you pleasure, second of all, bring you extra money, third of all, you have a potential to turn this into a real business. If I was still in America, I can guarantee you I would have been a multi-millionaire, super rich man if I was still in United States, not getting kicked out of the United States 20 years ago. So invest always. Pay. So investing is like you're paying yourself, your future self. You're paying your future self. So maybe you put $50 a month or $25 a month, depends on where you're living. Because like if you're working in India for $150 a month as a waiter, you know, you cannot put $50, but put $10. Well, like if you're in India, then put $10 into investment, some kind of asset, all right? And every month $10, every month $10, all right? You see this little $10, they will start add, and then you start bringing you 50 cents profit without you doing anything. Next year, they will bring you $2 profit a month. Next 2 years later, they will bring you $10 a month, you know, and you will see. And you keep doing it. In 10 years, this little investment of yours, because it's not important only so just to put the money, but it's important to build the skills, to build the habit in your head that, hey, I will pay myself first. No matter what, I will pay myself first, and that means I'm investing in my future self. All right, so I'm jumping from one place to another, and so Ayo says, hello, Mr. Net, your motivation always overwhelming. Yeah, I'm glad, man. I want to motivate you guys. This is, especially the live streams are always about, you know, giving you some ideas, giving you motivation, inspiring, aspiring you to do the things I do. All right. It's not something that I just sit on in the university in a desk and I'm just teaching. I do this thing. Everything that I just told you, I do it. I just do it. I practice it, and that's why I'm telling you, you can do it as well. And if you do it, it's gonna be eventually very, very beneficial to you in the future. So let me see. Jimenez, let's go Trump. Let's go Trump. Trump already won, man. Where you go? Trump already won. So Luca, it's a nervous excitement. I did the summer. It was quiet. I have discovered that I am good with connecting with the guests on a personal level. This is a quality that you will treasure, because one of the best ways to increase your money, increase your tip, is creating those personal relationships with the guests. You know, small talk. This is quality, man. This is skill. Good for you that you have it. A busy night here is 200 covers, so I can be more personal. 200 covers, I don't think that's your covers. You know, this is the whole restaurant, 200 covers. So yeah, listen, the other beauty of working in a fine dining is that you have the time and you are required to talk with the guest. All right, in a busy, fast-paced restaurant, you have no time to talk. You just gotta be like a machine. Bam, 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 bam. In a fine dining restaurant, there is no running. There is no rushing. Everything's got to go nice and smoothly, and you have to perform with finesse, with ease, and you have the time as a front waiter, because it might be a backup waiter. Backup waiter is not going to have much time to talk to guests. That's not their job description. But front waiter, you have to talk to guests, you have to entertain them, you have to listen to them. This is part of your job. And it's the beauty, because you're making those connections with these guests. And I have connections with guests that has stayed with me for years and years and years. You know, guests that have been working in my restaurant, that have been coming to my restaurant and become personal friends, right? We have actually right now one family here, and we are going to meet them for a dinner today or tomorrow. We'll see. My wife is a little sick, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, those are guests that I served so many years ago in this hotel, and because they just keep coming and keep coming and keep coming, and they became friends. And then when they come now, they call us, hey, how you guys doing? Let's meet, and so on. So that's how it is. You create connections, and you never know who is sitting on the table. This guest might open so many or such a beautiful door for you, you know, for your future, that it's incredible. So that's a great gift, and good for you, Luca. Nicholas says, well said. Hi, Nicholas. Nice to see you back on the live stream, my friend. Thank you for being here. Some people are the talent and some are the managers. Very few people are both. You have no idea how right you are. So I like to listen to this, and you can guys listen to this guy. I mean, he is the brand guru right now, Christopher. His channel is The Future, or The Futur without E at the end, but it's called The Future. And he was lecturing two creative people that they are working together as a team. Both of them are in front of the camera, they're creating videos, they also edit the videos and everything like that together. So they are building their brand, their social media presence and everything like that. So, you know, he's teaching them what's happening. And he was like, so guys, there's a tough question in front of you. And I was like, what is it? Well, if you are going to build a brand, and if you're going to turn this into a business, you cannot be both in front of the camera. You gotta choose who's gonna be in front of the camera as the face of the brand, and who's gonna be behind the scene, working with clients, setting up meetings, hiring staff, and all those business decisions. And they both like look at each other like, whoa, but we love, both of us, we love to be in front of the camera. It's like, no. If you are both going to be in front of the camera, then you have to hire someone to do the things I just told you, and that might screw you big time, because those are the people that will make the connections. Those are the people that will run your business. Eventually, once they leave, you will be in a bad situation. So don't fight who's going to be in front of the camera. You got to decide who has better presence on the camera and who has more manager skills to get behind the scene and start working with clients and start running the business behind the scene. And you are correct, you know, like being in front of the camera and doing the management and the business decisions and everything that needs to be done behind the scene. This is terrible, man. That's why it's so hard to be an entrepreneur, because at the beginning, nobody believes in you. Nobody wants to help you. Nobody cares what you do. People laugh at you. People were laughing at me when I first started. I offer to so many of my friends, so many of my good friends, to join me. You know, like let's build the Waiters Academy together, man. You know, we're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna do that, and everybody's looking like, yeah, dude, you know, do whatever you want, man, but I have my own plans and nothing. And I've been alone for years and years and years, working on the camera, working behind the camera, editing the video, posting, then emailing, then man, it's been a struggle, and that's why it's so hard to succeed as a solo entrepreneur. It's just almost impossible, almost impossible. uh, but hey, you have to have the burning desire, you have to have the determination, the persistence, the discipline, and thousands other skills and qualities that take you through the hard times, and you see small light in the end of the tunnel, and it gets bigger and it gets bigger and it gets bigger and it gets bigger. Yeah, it takes a lot of persistency, a lot of consistent work, a lot of discipline, a lot of learning. As much as I learned for the last 8 years, I have not learned in any university, any school, anywhere in the world. Those 8 years being constant learning, how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, how to do that. Boy, yeah. And I was lucky that the artificial intelligence came, because that helped me a lot. Guys, start using ChatGPT. It's free. Everyone should familiarize themselves with the ChatGPT and all the other AI products. This is the future. There is no doubt about it. This is the future. You need to know all this and use it in your side hustle, because it's helped me a lot, helping me every single day. I became a paid member, pro member of ChatGPT, because I'm using this service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's incredible. So yeah. All right, go. I think that's enough for today. I said it's gonna be a live short, and it turned into a 1 hour live, a short live, turned into a 1 hour live. Take care of yourself, guys. All right, you need to sleep, you need to do fitness, you need sleep, you need fitness, you need good food. All right, and our job helps us to stay in shape, because we are walking. People go to the gym to walk, go pay money to to get this, and we are going to work, and they paid us for all these steps that we make. But those steps are important, because they keep your body strong, they keep your mind strong. But you need the sleep, you need the good food, and you need to make muscles, because now all the new medicine, all the new science shows that the muscle mass you have on your body is the one that prevents all the disease, that even cancer, multiple sclerosis, diabetes, everything. Muscles help you with everything. Not to mention that builds your mindset, going every day to the fitness and doing the hard work. So make sure you just take care of yourself, all right, because it's important. Work, money, everything else is important, but nothing is more important than taking care of your well-being, because you are the start in your life. You are the main character. You gotta take care of that. Good. I see another comment. I will check it out, and then I will close the sunflower. Hello from Australia. So we have more Australians now. Hey, greetings to Australia. Yeah, we have a lot of Australians on the YouTube channel, but it's of course big country, small continent, but big country, and no surprise. Good guys, and they have got hospitality industry, so of course there are a lot of people working in hospitality. Thank you, Sunflower, for being here, even for a moment. I will close the live stream now. Thank you all, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay out of trouble. Work hard, make good money, enjoy life. And I will see you on Monday. Where are you from? That's a lovely accent. Thank you, Sunflower. I was born and raised in Bulgaria. Good. All right. I hope that I will see you on Monday live stream, Sunflower too. We can continue to talk. It's always in the morning in Central European time. So yeah, I'll see you again, guys. Peace.